Hi, welcome to, I don't know what to call this, but my brows are a visual representation of how my life is right now. But I have a lot to say. I know that I've been away for quite a while now, quite some time. What's the right English? Anyways, welcome to a realistic night in my life while I give you guys some updates. Anyways, come with me while I do my night routine and have some chit chat with you guys. It's so crazy how a month back I was dropping tips for you guys on how to deal with some of the struggles that you might be facing in your 20s. But look at me, I'm struggling. Joke's on me. Hi guys. So it's been over a month since I last came on here, which is really bad because I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, so I don't think I should make it suffer this early, if you get what I mean. I think the way I look should be a visual representation of how I feel emotionally, mentally, physically. I feel good. Health-wise, I'm alright. Yeah. So before I ghosted you all, first of all, I want to apologize for running away because over a month is a long time. So before I ran away, we were talking about dealing with the struggles that we face in our 20s, and I think I'm going to continue despite how I feel. Yeah. And today we're going to be talking about career struggles, or I'm trying to put a title to it. I'm going to be talking about not having a clear sense of direction, if that makes sense, career-wise. Yeah. And honestly, I don't know why my voice is getting deeper every day. I don't know why. On Saturday, I woke up with a cracked voice, like my voice literally was sounding like, let me shut up. But yeah, every time I wake up, because this is like 9 a.m., every time I wake up with a different kind of tone, and I don't know why. Anyways, I just woke up, sha. So I want you to know that it's actually okay to feel lost. It's okay to feel like you do not have a clear sense of direction for your life or for your career path. I mean, it's not going to last forever. I mean, soon enough, you would figure it out, trust me. And I do not blame our parents for the kind of pressure that they put on us to have life figured out, or to have certain things in place, and how much they try to push us to do certain things and have your life figured out, basically. And this is because we're in a country where we do not have any sense of security. We do not have, I mean, our government has failed us, the system has failed us. And I've come to realize that most decisions that our parents take is not from a place of being selfish or self-centered. It's usually from a place of love, and because they have our best interests at heart. So I'll give you an example. For me, when I was going into uni, I've always wanted to study law. I've always wanted to, or rather, I wanted to study law, right? Even up to this point, I feel like I still want to be a lawyer. Anyways, my parents, on the other hand, thought it was best for me to study mass communication instead of law because of how shy, quiet, timid I was at the time, and they believed that studying mass communication would sort of bring me out of my shell, because they thought that we would have practicals where we do TV presenting, radio presenting, and I would talk more. So they believed that it was best for me to study mass communication. Jokes on them. Sorry. But yeah, my whole 4 years in school, my whole time being a mass communication student, I only had one TV presenting practical. The whole time we had studio practical and presentation, I was always behind the camera. I was either recording with the video camera or I was taking pictures. Like that was my strength rather than presenting or talking. Did studying mass communication help bring me out of my shell? I don't think it did. I mean, the 16-year-old me back in 100 level, was I 16 or I was 15? I think I was 15. The 15-year-old me in 100 level would think that my parents were trying to impose their lives on me. But looking at it now, it was the best decision that they thought was right for me. It was what they thought was the best decision for me. I mean, they had considered my shyness, my being timid, and ended up making me study mass communication. I mean, I'm grateful I did that. Well, I am. I mean, I also remember wanting to go to another school, but my parents were so scared because of how quiet I was. It was a government school. And then they said, you know what, you're not going to this school because you might be bullied and all of that. I was upset because a couple of my secondary school classmates had all planned that we would attend this school together. So having your parents coming in and spoiling your plans wasn't really cute for me at the time. But I'm grateful I did not attend that school. I'm grateful I attended the school that I attended because I would have suffered. So this is just to say that our parents are trying to give us a life that is so secure, because I mean, we're in Nigeria, we don't have a good system. We don't have a system to protect us, to give us a life that is secure, to provide basic amenities, basic jobs, basic health care, basic things. Honestly, you have to struggle and fight for yourself, which is so sad, which is really so sad. People would say you have to work for what you want. Don't go through corners, like just do it with the right process. But it's so sad how in Nigeria the right process doesn't work for people anymore. I mean, I for one used to be one of those people who would say, I don't want anybody to help me. I would do this thing the way I would follow protocols to get the things that I want. But right now, I'm not following any protocol. Like, I'm going to use whoever I know to get me to where I want to be. I mean, I will put in the work as well, but where I see an opportunity where someone will make it easier for me, I would grab it and hold on to it like my life depends on it. As much as our parents are trying to give us a life that is so secure, it is also okay to chase after your own dream. It's okay to choose a career that you feel like you would be able to explore your full potential or your purpose. For me, I'll give you an example. Last year I was working in the bank as a marketer, and honestly it was really horrible for me. It was because I couldn't handle the pressure. I couldn't handle the advances from men. I couldn't handle feeling like I was underperforming because I wasn't doing certain things to take me to the top. It was really hard for me. I was so sad. I wasn't happy. But when I had switched departments to help customer service, I started becoming happy. I was more open to learning. I felt more alive rather than being in marketing department. So anyways, I mean, if you know me, you know that I love the media space. I love shooting videos. I love editing. I'm not so perfect, but I try, right? I try. I just like branding and all of those things in the media space, basically. So I had a conversation with somebody that would take me to where I feel like I would be able to explore my full potential. And then I sort of ran away from marketing, the whole. Yeah, I just took a very drastic decision by leaving the bank in Port Harcourt. Go home, and it was the most terrible month of my life because my parents didn't cease to say certain things to me. They reminded me every day that I made the biggest mistake of my life. They made me feel really terrible. I mean, I remember how I used to come to my room, like I would stay in my room the whole day, I would cry. No one was listening to me. No one wanted to know why I made such decisions. But I mean, I'm grateful to God for my parents because in all of this, I wasn't upset. I mean, I was hurt at the time, but we must always pick out the lessons from every phase of our life or from everything that we go through. So I was able to pick up the lesson from that. Yeah, I think I made a drastic decision. I think I acted too quickly. I should have had consultations with people who have been there before. I think I acted too quickly. But anyways, why am I saying all of this? I don't know if I've been making sense, but I'm saying all of this to tell you that it's okay to feel like you don't have it all figured out. It's okay to feel indecisive. It's okay to feel like you have no clear sense of direction. But what is not okay is staying there for too long. What is not okay is not acting. What is not okay is not thinking and processing on how to move forward, right? So in times like this, when you feel lost, I think you should hold on to God. You should remember the things that you have done that worked for you and made you so happy, because in times like this, these are the things that would keep you going, honestly. I'm giving this advice not as somebody that knows what she's doing, but I mean, I feel like these are the things that would help us. Also, your support system and the people that you keep around would help as well. This will help you not to build negative thoughts that would push you into depression. Am I lost? 101%. Am I depressed? Never. Do I know what's next for me? Not at all. So my babes, have an open mind, talk to people, and try new things, and just be happy. Also pray. It may seem like your prayers are not working, but don't stop praying. Whew. I hope I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you. All right, babies.